Hey everyone, how are you? I just sent Mark Zuckerberg and Facebook one more demand letter. I want you to tell me right here and comment below. Like and subscribe to this video, of course. But comment below and tell me, should I take Mark Zuckerberg and Facebook to court? I've been sitting on this pleading for way too long, and I gotta make a decision because the statute of limitation is ticking, and I think I have 2 years in a contract case to sue Facebook. So I need to at the very least, put this pleading out there and file this pleading against Facebook and Zuckerberg for arbitrarily and capriciously disabling my account. I really don't. I have no due process. I have no clue why I got disabled. And I've been reading on certain things that get you disabled, and some of those are just like dumb. I mean, this is a free platform, and in his policy, he says it's a free platform, and we users have no say. We have no contract. We have no rights in his platform, and I think that is dead wrong. We users are, even if it's free, it's still a contract, and even worse, because he is a business and it is a free platform, and he does allow for free expression, he needs to follow the free speech laws. But that's another issue. And this is what I told him. Do you mind if I read the demand letter? I don't know. Tell me what you think. I'm just curious to know my writing, and I'm a paralegal, and I'm an independent paralegal, and a homeschool mom, and I'm independent consultant for Usborne Books and More, which you all know. I love Usborne Books and More. It is my favorite company, and they have the best books, bar none. So if you haven't given Usborne Books a try, you've got to give them a try, because your kids are going to fly with these books. I mean, they're going to learn how to read, and they're going to fall in love with reading, and they are just the best books out there. Seriously, give them a try. k4699.myubam.com and shop for books today. Start building your kids' library. It's going to do them a world of difference. Okay, so here's the demand letter that I wrote. Just comment below and let me know what you think. Dear Mr. Zuckerberg et al., I am writing to you one last time. I represent myself pro se. As you know, my work as education representative for Usborne Books and More is especially important. I take their literacy mission very seriously. Their books are the best books in the market and above grade standard. You have tried to appropriate my good name by calling me dangerous. Before I get into law, you should concede that this matter has been handled very poorly. Your platform and its reporting system have unfairly harmed my business. Facebook apparently has done the same to other users. At the very least, these are serious breaches of contract law. More than that, though, my business and I have been legally harmed. First, the fact that Facebook and its operational board have made it impossible for Marla Benavides, for myself, to run my direct selling business online and have limited the marketability possibilities for me to update, hold Facebook book parties, and stay in touch with my customers. Second, the reasonable observers that myself or Storytamer Books is somehow dangerous and running an illegal business is objectionable and outrageous. Third, It suggests that myself, Marla Benavides, is involved in a criminal activity. And all this is seriously exacerbated by the fact that Marla Benavides has been a user on Facebook since 2006 and has used the platform to discuss legal hypotheticals with other legal professionals engaged in thinking of law and politics and expressed legal opinion regardless of what your policy says now. Given the harm to my professional reputation, your actionable conducts could easily lead to a substantial reward for damages, possibly an assignment of profits lost, not being able to conduct business, a published apology from you, attorney fees, and courts. I therefore respectfully request that you immediately stop infringing on my right in the contract with Facebook. Ensure that I can maintain my business page and interact with my customers and other groups. Send me details of the policy violations so that I can evaluate for myself whether any true violation had occurred and take immediately corrective action with Storytamer Books that may have disseminated your misrepresentation about the existence and representation of my work with Usborne Books and more. P.S. Are you upholding common law tradition as a standard for abridging speech? Facebook policy contradicts itself by saying you allow freedom of expression but then punish users for speech. The First Amendment is not confined to safeguarding freedom of speech and freedom of religion against discriminatory attempts to wipe them out. On the contrary, the virtue of the First and Fourth Amendment, the Constitution, has put those freedoms in a preferred position. I am awestruck at the fact that Section 230 gives you qualified immunity over user grievances. The power to restrict speech, even harmful conduct, cannot justify restrictions upon speech because you are not a civil servant elected to Congress. When the effects of the terms of a contract or policy upon the exercise of the First Amendment are relatively small and the public interest to be protected is substantial, it is obvious that rigid test requiring a showing of imminent danger to the nation's security is against Facebook. But absurd otherwise. I will take you to court to balance your ambition and to protect the First Amendment freedoms. Your actions should be weighed against American society's right to self-preservation online and balancing First Amendment freedoms against contractual restrictions. Facebook should be held accountable for being a subversive organization in the Internal Security Act of 1950, which was canceled in 1993, I think. Don't quote me on the date, but I believe that under Clinton, they ended the Internal Security Act of 1950. I think it should be reinstated. Don't you think? And I think we should start registering companies that are subversive organizations. Anyways, talk to you later. And please, shop for books for your kids at myubam.com. K4699.myubam.com. And try our books out today because they're the best books in the whole entire world. And your kids are going to just fall in love with reading. Thank you. Have a good day. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and like and comment below and let me know, should I file a case against Facebook? I've been sitting on it for a little bit. I'm not sure if I should. And what do you think about the letter? Is it on point? Is it good, lawyerly? I mean, come on, I'm a paralegal. I think I'm kind of lawyerly, you know. Anyways, I could hang with lawyers. Yeah, I can. Because I'm the coolest paralegal on the face of this earth, who's also a book lady. Okay.